Hello friends, welcome to my channel. So friends, today I am going to cover rollup operator in our SQL Server session. Okay, so in this today's session we are going to cover rollup operator. What is rollup operator in SQL Server? So you can see here that the rollup operator is very useful when we need to calculate total of some rows on the basis of any group. Then we can use the rollup operator, and also we can use group by to create the subtotal and a grand total. What is the meaning of this line? Suppose we are having a table. In that table, we are having year-wise sales records, okay, year-wise and department-wise. And now we want to get the total of year-wise, department-wise, and also we want to calculate the grand total of all the years and all the department. So in that case, we can use roll-up operator, and here we also use group by command. Okay, so if we are having any such scenario, so in that case we can use this roll-up operator. So you can see here that what is the syntax is select column 1, column 2, and whatever column we want to, then we can select here, and after that we use aggregate function like sum. Then on which column we want to perform the calculation, then we can use that column from the table name, and then we can use group by, and now here we use operator. What operator is that? Roll up operator. And then we can use column 1, column 2. Okay, now you can see that we can calculate total and grand total using roll up operator. With the help of the roll up operator, we can calculate total, and we can also calculate grand total. Okay, so you can see here that we can use roll up operator. I will give you some example. I will show you the query that how can we calculate these things. Okay, then you will better understand. Okay, so now move to the SSMS. So you can see here that for saving our time, I have already created this query. So first I'm going to check that whether this table exists or not. Okay, select star from table name. So to get the data in this table, you can see here that invalid object name. That means this table doesn't exist here. So first I'm going to create this table. You can see here that I have already written this query because we want to save here. Okay, we want to save your time. So you can see here that I'm creating one table. In this table I am having that ID column, name column, sales amount, and then department, and then year. As I have told you before that we will mention here some year wise sales. Okay, so now I'm going to create this table. Yes, table is created successfully. We can check. Yes, now we are having the structure. Okay, now we need to insert some rows so that we can perform the calculation. Okay, so I am having here 5 rows. Now I want to create 2 more rows. Okay, like this one is 5, then 6, okay, so you can see here that in 6 we are having 3 rows. Okay, like in year 2021 we are having 3 records. Okay, so I'm going to insert these records in this table. Yeah, 6 rows affected means we have created 6 rows. Okay, now I'm fetching the data. We can check here the data. So now you can see here that this is a simple query, and we can select the data. Now I'm creating a query with the help of the rollup operator. So what I'm going to do here, I will create a query with the help of the rollup operator. Then we will fetch the data here, sales amount. We will get the sum of the sales amount department wise and year wise. Okay, so when I will create this query and select the data, then you will better understand. So what I'm going to do here, select department, then year, then sum of sales amount. Okay, as total sales from table name. Table name is sales details. Then group by. Now I'm using a roll-up operator, okay? And I'm grouping on the basis of the department and year. Now I'm going to execute both query parallel so that we can check the differential of these two rows, okay? In these two tables, what are the difference? You can see here that in first table I'm simply selecting all the 6 rows, this one. In second table I'm doing here total and grand total, two things, and on the basis of the grouping year and the department. So you can see here that first row is auto. In auto I am having 3 rows, okay? Now you will check that sum of these 3 rows is 5,000 plus 5,000, sorry, 50,000 plus 50,000 plus 40,000. So total is 1,40,000. Okay. So you can see here that year is single, 1 year. So we are having 1 row. So same row is the total and same row is the grand total. This is for the auto. Now in case of IT, you can see here that we are having two different year. 24, two record for the 24 and one record for the 25. So here we are having 3 records. Why? First record is for 24. 24 it is adding both rows. You can see here 30,000 plus 10,000 means 40,000. So in 2024 we have sell total 40,000. And in 2025 we are having only one record, that is the 20,000. And then grand total, that is the 60,000. Okay, so you can see here that these are the two grand total, and at last we are having the final grand total. So how much it will be? 1,40,000 is this one and 60,000 is this one, and total is the 2 lakh. So we can see here that we are getting here the grand total. So now I think you can understand that what is the scenario, in which scenario we can use the rollup command. So whenever we need some total or some grand total, in that case we can use rollup operator. Okay. So friends, if you think this session is informative and if you like this session and this is useful to you, then please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you. Thanks for watching this session.